Finally!
Oh, goody.
The secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Now we can start the game. How long have we been playing?
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
Did they think about taking the friggin' fingerprints off of this? Was that a thought?
Maybe there wasn't fingerprints.
Okay, let's go talk to Joanna.
Or maybe they did what we did and moved around a bunch of stuff looking for stuff instead of
everything's fine.
Analyzing.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. What time is it? We might... Apparently 9 p.m., I'm assuming.
Well, let's see if Henrik is here.
Yeah, that'll answer. Ooh, no, just kidding. Sir, okay, so go home, come back later. Fortunately, that appears to be the only way to hurry this along.
I know the music's all intense, but...
No, Sinclair's not going to be in his office. I was like, we can stop by Sinclair's, and I was like, no. A la hotel.
It says, Pakal carving stolen. How do we know LMAO, psychic vampires?
We awesome.
This
okay.
is just more proof that she's definitely a psychic vampire. Like,
I'm going to get the conversation out of the way with Bess and George. I'm kind of excited we don't have to deal with Ned in this game. I don't like Ned.
Peeking at my cards, George.
Are they still playing the
It's
same
me,
card game?
Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
They have a
how's life
boring
in the
life.
museum?
Everything
don't
was going
sleep.
great
They're
until
vampires.
someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's most valuable artifacts. A jade carving of King Pakal.
Yeah, we need
A
that already.
theft? When? How? Who are your suspects? Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so far, I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship.
Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much trouble.
Ta-da!
It is a
I
fair
don't know
point.
what to make of
Yes.
Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché to the Mexican consulate.
What's his connection to Beach Hill?
Right now, he's negotiating the monolith loan agreement between Mexico and the museum.
And what's your confusion? Something to do with dashing good looks, I hope.
Well, he is a little bit handsome, but he also seems very angry about all the Mexican antiquities his country has lost over the years.
How have they been lost?
They've been taken by explorers and archaeologists and smugglers. I guess the laws have only recently changed to protect Mexico's rights to its own antiquities.
Well, it sounds like he has a legitimate gripe.
Yes, but I got the feeling he would do just about anything to get an artifact returned to Mexico.
What do you mean, anything?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Well,
Ooh.
let's hope he's just a big talker and not a bona fide vigilante.
Well, that is strange and also very psychic of us.
Yes.
Ever since the theft, I haven't been able
All
to find Henrik
30
anywhere.
minutes since
That's
the
odd.
theft.
Has anyone else seen him?
If they have, they sure aren't telling me.
I didn't
Nancy, do you
ask.
think he's the thief?
I can't imagine that.
Maybe he's just an accomplice. Maybe he loosened security somehow to make the thief's job easier.
It's possible, but Henrik seems to care so much about his work. Why would he want to hurt the museum?
Maybe he cares a little too much.
She's right, Nancy. I'd give him the 3rd degree if I were you. Whenever he shows up again, that is.
Okay, hint or no hint? No hint?
No hint, because
We
now
have-
the story
yeah.
I'll
starts.
talk to
Okay.
you later, ladies.
Watch out for stale cookies!
Oh yeah, that's funny. Let's talk to Franklin Rose too, I guess.
Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
Okay, that's that. Alarm.
It's the AM. Well, I'll just have to wait till tomorrow, I guess.
9:45 a.m.
We could just sleep an entire day away.
Nah, let's do this without sleeping if we can. I thought it was 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, we don't have much else to do but go back to the museum. Do you want to talk to Sinclair?
Sure.
Or Mexican consulate? We could grill everyone.
Let's do everyone.
think time doesn't actually, like, doesn't take us time to ride the metro, or this game would go a lot slower. Sir.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with
daring
Joanna
to lead.
Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
Baseball.
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henrik called me that I heard the news.
What?
Henrik called you.
Henrik called you? When? Where was he? I've been looking for
No,
him.
we haven't.
He called shortly after the robbery. I presumed he was calling from the museum. Is that so strange?
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
Oh, wow. Like, I'm gonna tell the police on him.
I'll need to alert the police so they can ask you some questions.
I have diplomatic immunity, so I do not have to answer any questions. But I will because I have nothing to hide.
Actually, there's an entire video you can watch. It's about 20 minutes long about why you should never talk to the police, even if you are in the right.
Ah.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
He's very upset.
All right.
Nope, nope. Okay, to Sinclair. Then to hopefully find Henrik and talk to Joanna.
I do not have to talk to the police, but I will.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything I know. I mean, I coughed up my brains right there on the table.
So the interesting thing is, it seems like all of our suspects were at or near the museum when the theft occurred, because he just says he was there.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka
Ooh.
and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico.
Yes, linked.
What's the chance they're not
Or-
connected?
He
Copycat.
knew about it.
Yeah, yep.
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Now
They
we can call
had
them.
a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
What?
What crackdown? I don't care about his euphemism.
Okay.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Sinclair,
Alejandro says
extra
you're
shady.
unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
When you sell a piece of art, What kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
I don't know why I can still look at this. Whatever.
Just to appreciate how ugly it is.
Yeah. Okay, to be chill.
Yep.
Makes sense we couldn't call Chocolate Canyon before now, too.
Come in. Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority is to get a move on this insurance claim.
Apparently, a Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been visited by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have any idea how I might get in touch with her?
Afraid I can't help you there.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi saboobi.
Okay, well maybe her contact info is in this article.
I mean... Oh. I didn't see this page the first time.
We didn't see this page.
You must be referring to that extraordinary jade piece. Tell us about it.
Oh. My great-grandfather, Ruffleton Rutherford, was one of the premier archaeologists of his day. This jade carving came from one of his most groundbreaking digs, whoops, no pun intended, at a Maya ruin in the Amazon jungle. I believe the year was 1898.
So this was a real Maya artifact?
Yes, carved by real Maya hands. And isn't it just amazing to think how many more hands this piece has passed through on its way to 21st century Topeka? Oh my stars, it gives me goosebumps.
Any idea what the carving symbolizes?
Well, this picture is a glyph. In Mayan culture, it stands for a number of things. Snake, green, south, I'm not sure what else.
Fascinating!
Isn't it, though? This necklace is one of my most prized possessions. That's why I keep it at the villa. I can't bear to have it locked up in some old bank vault where I can never see it or wear it. The insurance company advises me against it, but I tell them jewelry is to be worn and enjoyed, darlings. Don't you agree?
Certainly, Miss Rutherford, and now with this article, many more people will be able to enjoy your extraordinary necklace. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
The pleasure was all mine.
Oh, I think I left the stone one. It's a stupid head.
Some things still remain beyond our expertise. Just like, okay. Yati Outfitters? Yati? Okay. She's on the board for the Topeka Commission for the Arts, so we need to find the contact info for the Topeka Commission for the Arts. Remember when Nancy was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can poke around the crime scene. Joanna said it was fine. Didn't bother to ask the police. Oh, we're gonna touch it.
We're gonna take it.
We're gonna take it. That's even better.
Certainly we do not look like the thief now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there's
Can I look? Yeah, sure you can look. That means yoink.
That means it's mine now. Okay, Henrik. Where are you, Henrik?
I don't believe we'll be able to find him.
Really? Their whole rest of the time? Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, she's been complaining about how she's been looking for him and can't find him, even though we haven't been looking for him.
You are right. Oh, Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime. Run through the temple activities to verify that all questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands if the exhibit opens, now do we? Be back ASAP. Thanks, Henrik.
We've been trying to do that.
So now I want to call the
You have
Choco
voicemail.
Oh.
Press 0 to retrieve.
Nancy, hi.
It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9.
So 1505555122. Pick up. Pick up. So we have to call from our place.
Yep.
Guess we can call Franklin now.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Oh, okay.
Well, it seems like he's going to be able to give us the info.
I need to contact a woman named Prudence Rutherford. I noticed she's on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, and that they've donated money to Beach Hill. Any idea how I might track her down?
Well, you're in luck. It so happens that Prudence and I sat on the panel of judges for the Kansas Speak No Evil Mime competition for 3 years in a row. Back when I lived in Wichita. How's that for a small world?
First one. This is the
mime
most concerning
competition
part.
Or lived in Wichita. It's definitely mime
You
competition.
judged a mime competition?
Indeed I did. I haven't talked to Prudence in about 10 years. But let's see if I still have her in this old dinosaur of a Rolodex. Ah, yes, here we go. Got a pen? It's area code 785-555-7279. What's this all about?
Let's see, she had a run-in with a red-handed thief, much like the one who took the Bacall carving, or Miss Rutherford had a necklace with the Maya artifact stolen right out of her home. Trying to see if there's any connection. I'll do the first.
I think Ms. Rutherford had a run-in with a red-handed thief, much like the one who took the Bacall carving.
Ha! You're a real pro, Nancy. Say, why don't I call ahead and let Prudence know what's going on? That way I can say hello and she'll be expecting you.
Now I think you're reading my mind, Mr. Rose. Thanks.
Not a problem, dear.
He's very nice.
Yeah.
He calls us kiddo.
Do you think we can call her right now?
Let's do it.
He's
You
had
have
time.
no voicemail.
Okay, what's the number?
It is 785-555-7279. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yep, got a call from the hotel.
That's so dumb. And annoying. And I need matchmaker.
Maybe we can ask Joanne about it now, because it seems like we might not have been able to learn about it because Hendrik hadn't asked us to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because we did it on purpose. We're like, let's jump the gun and
do
solve all
this,
the puzzles before the game starts. So we're getting consequences for that.
Whoopsie.
Need something?
Yeah.
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Bacall display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Okay, great. Did you happen to see the thief's message?
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Okay. Well, we can look at this. Guatemala. We can do some analysis at the lab and then head home and call people. See what time it is. It's 2, presumably in the afternoon. Yes. We have permission. Didn't realize that operating machinery in a lab was this easy.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Okay. So let's see. Compare? Or... Okay, compare. Okay, not that.
There
Match.
it is.
That's it!
So what is that, mercury sulfide?
Yes. Go
Exit?
to... Turn around and go to the desk where we have, like, the notes.
Our desk?
Like, yeah, our desk. And go to the phone numbers. Scroll down. Mercuric sulfide.
Where?
Keep it real, restoration.
Okay, so we're calling them 555-6766.
You have no voice.
555-6766. That means that it's also in the museum probably if we buy it from them. But maybe someone bought it recently? Okay, so now.
Okay. Well, maybe I have to tell her.
Yeah.
God, the game won't let us just go.
I know. Keep checking for Henrik just in case. I wanna break into his... Do these work for this?
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, it's worth a shot. The other thing is, Henrik could be being held prisoner by the thief if he witnessed it or something and is trying to act like everything's... I don't know. I'm trying to think of other reasons why he wouldn't be here. It's very suspicious.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Babe.
See you around.
Okay. Let's go call Prudence.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to know what we found out, that's fine.
What if the handprint is different at the other places?
That would be interesting.
If it's the same at the other places, Henrik is the prime suspect. If it's different,
Yes.
then Sinclair is the prime suspect. I just straight up don't like Sinclair. He just strikes me as super sleazy and I don't trust him. I don't think that has
fair.
anything to do with the evidence as much as I just don't like him.
Yeah. To call Prudence. What's her number?
785 555 7279.
Yes, hello?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew, calling from Washington, D.C. I'm trying to reach Prudence Rutherford, please.
Oh, yes, Franklin told me you'd be calling. Such dreadful news about Beach Hill. I will do everything in my power to help you catch those rapscallions. To think how they violated the
gave her the
sanctity
right
of my
accent.
domicile. Good heavens.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss. What can you tell me about the necklace?
I can't even think about it. Oh, just the very thought of my precious necklace gone, stranded, orphaned, and in the hands of some dirty stranger makes my blood boil.
Purchase it.
It's a gift.
Yeah.
Was the necklace a gift?
I inherited it from my mother-in-law. But you see, the necklace means much more to me than just a handful of priceless rubies.
More in what way? I don't think it's very sentimental.
More? In what way?
I had the necklace restrung to include an exquisite jade carving as the centerpiece, a genuine artifact of the ancient Maya.
We already knew this because we pay attention.
The carving is not only one of a kind, but a Rutherford family heirloom given to me by my great-grandfather when I was just a little girl.
Bet her carving doesn't have provenance either.
Does the carving have any meaning that you know of?
It features a rare glyph, No one's been
There we
able to
go.
give me a precise translation, but most epigraphers have agreed that it has something to do with a snake, the color green, and the direction south. It's terribly fascinating.
About the theft, where were you when it took place?
At 3 a.m.? Well, I was home, of course. Lost in sweet slumber. I don't grace the social circuit the way I used to. That brazen fiend crept right into the bedroom and took my necklace away. Where was I? Picking peaches in the fruit-laden orchards of my dreams. I feel like such a fool.
Was anything else taken besides the necklace?
Nothing. Not even my brand new Dada. Synesthetic, interactive, organic journey? Ha! I always knew Dada was
What is Dada?
overrated. One moment,
The
dear.
stupid
Off.
picture that Sinclair has.
Off the sofa, you nasty beast! Now!
A connection.
What are you doing? What did
Yeah.
I say about the sofa? Bad, naughty bad! I'm sorry, dear. What was I saying?
What did we say about the sofa, Diesel?
He's allowed. Problems with the dog? Or
Do you think it's a dog?
Well, I want to find out what this animal is. I know.
Okay.
Problems with a dog?
What? No, I was speaking to my husband, dear. My second husband. Soon to become my ex-husband if he continues to crawl on the furniture like that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Oh, they must have known. The rest of my valuables were left untouched. Frankly, I don't know whether to be grateful or insulted.
What about evidence?
The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was this positively ghoulish red handprint on the wall. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
A red handprint was left at the scene of the crime at Beach Hill, too. Ms. Rutherford, I'm almost certain that these robberies were committed by the same person.
I'm not
But
sure.
why? What is so special about these carvings?
What? We have a
We have the
picture.
picture. Let's do the first one.
Okay.
Miss Rutherford, I'd like you to meet Beach Hill's epigrapher, Henrik Vanderheun. Is there any chance you could fly out to Washington for a couple of days?
I'm afraid that's out of the question. The annual Corn Growers Ball is just 3 weeks away, and I'm the head of the steering committee. Besides, this whole thing has left me so out of sorts. I'm in no condition to travel.
Second one.
Yeah.
I understand, Miss Rutherford. Is there any other way you could get me some
Don't
more
insult her.
detailed information
Right.
about the jade carving?
I can do better than a photo. The insurance company made this dreadful replica of the necklace with the idea that I would wear such a thing to public functions. Please. But I could send that
Date.
to you if you'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be wonderful. How soon could you have it here?
You'll have it tomorrow or the next day. My secretary
Depending on
will
how
have
the
the
game
address of the
triggers.
museum. Now, if that is all you would
It'll
require,
come up
young
in the
lady,
museum.
I will need to attend to other pressing matters.
Thanks a million, Miss Rutherford. I won't let you down.
Okay, so
Call
now
me Prudence.
Choco Candy.
Oh, and Nancy, when you find the villains who did this to me, do me a favor and give them a sound thrashing.
You're coming through loud and clear. Bye.
Okay. So 15055551222. Please pick up. I'm begging you. Called so many times. I just want to talk to you. Mother
Trucker.
trucker.
That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
I just want to find out. Okay, fine. I guess if you don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you either.